Okay, so let me move on because I want to get to this other topic. So in Slate, they have a piece on .com. Santa Claus should not be a white man anymore. And when I saw this headline, I kind of laughed and I said, oh, this is so ridiculous. Yet another person claiming it's racist to have a white Santa, you know? And by the way, for all you kids watching at home, Santa just is white, but this person is just arguing that maybe we should also have a black Santa. But, you know, Santa is what he is, and just so you know, we're just debating this because someone wrote about it, kids. Okay, I wanted to get that straight. But Jedediah, when I read the piece, the author seems to have, you know, she's African-American, and she seems to have real pain at having grown up with this image of a white Santa, and she speaks about it kind of honestly, saying, I didn't really understand why that had to be.
Yeah, she wants Santa to be inclusive, and I had the same reaction. Initially, I was thinking, oh, this is more politically correct nonsense, this is hypersensitivity in our culture. And then you read the piece and you really walk through the steps with her. I think it's a tribute to her writing. And you realize if you were a young kid and you were African-American and your Santa Claus was white, it would affect you when you went to school. Maybe you wouldn't feel that you were part of that tradition. Now, she suggests that a penguin should be Santa.
Okay, and that's where she goes off the rails.
Well, I think that's kind of interesting, though, to have an animal, which is something that kids love, sort of brings that cartoonish component into it, and I think that makes all kids kind of feel welcome in the process. So I see where she was going with that.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't make all kids feel.
Hey, I like penguins.
It makes all birds feel welcome.
Kids
Monica,
like penguins.
You know, but okay, so I've given her name is Aisha Harris. I've given her her due on where she was going with it, but just because it makes you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean it has to change. You know, I mean, Jesus was a white man too, but you know, it's like he was a historical figure. I mean, that's a verifiable fact, as is Santa. I just want the kids watching to know that. But my point is, how do you just revise it, you know, in the middle of the legacy of the story and change Santa from white to black?
Yeah, I mean, you can't. First of all, the penguin would never work, Megan, because a penguin cannot lug all of those gifts around the world. That's number one. We just want to be
Santa's
clear.
From the north.
Yeah,
the stuff is up there.
Exactly. But you're absolutely right. Look, Santa Claus is based on St. Nicholas, who was an actual person, a Greek bishop, and was a white man. And so all of this, I mean, I understand. Yeah,
how can he be alienating?
Come on, how cute is he, right? So, you know, you can't take facts and then try to change them to fit some sort of a political agenda or a sensitivity agenda.
Bernard, quick last word.
Look, I think that it's fine for Santa to be represented as a traditional white man, but I also think that if people want to represent him as an African-American male, a Latino, an Asian, or a drag queen, I think our social fabric can sort of take the elasticity. No, you can take the elasticity of Kris Kringle. I mean, I really don't think that a society is going to break up if people respond to Santa in different ways.
Thank you for that, Bernard. Thank you, panel.
You got it.